And turning focus now on the man who's been targeted the most by the BJP this election season. In a CNN-IBN exclusive, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh's family talks of how he dealt with all the criticism as well as how living in 7 Racecourse Road has changed their lives. They spoke to Suhasini Haidar.
This is just him being the Prime Minister, but what about all the criticism? We've seen in the last few weeks, the Prime Minister has reacted to some of the criticism, but the things that are said quite constantly, that he has been weak, that he has been almost invisible. How do you take those comments?
I believe कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, तो कहने दो, जो बोलते हैं बोलने दो.
It's certainly, the work seems to be at the uppermost, and yet we always see the public persona of a man who's very almost shy, very simple, but doesn't ever seem to publicly really get angry. Does he get angry at all?
I'm sure he does, but he पी जाते हैं गुस्सा.
And why have you, all of you, stayed away from politics?
You're never interested in politics.
Do you think if you turned around one day and told your father, I want to join politics, what do you think his reaction would be?
I think he'd be a little nervous.
How difficult has it been to somehow keep the family away, to continue your routine as you would normally, go shopping, meet your friends, even driving? I believe you've had to give up driving as a result.
It was difficult, but I wouldn't call it very tough. One is now used to it, but I certainly miss my driving, and I certainly miss my trips to Mother Dairy and other fruit and vegetable markets or whatever.
I think the first 2 years for me were very difficult, and in the first year especially I was very angry and very bitter. Second year was easier, but somewhere towards the end of the second year I think I was able to rationalize why I was feeling this way, and why I was, blaming my father for this when it wasn't really his fault, So I think I have managed to get over that. I feel quite comfortable now with the idea that yes, this is what it involves.
The rest of it, from what I understand from friends of his who've described him, is it's all work.
Yeah. It's work, work, work. That is his religion.
Well, you can catch more of the interview exclusively on CNN-IBN's India at 9 and face the elections at 10 p.m. tonight.